Oh, everything's falling. Good morning. Good morning. Let me find us. I'm sounding better. I'm not feeling a whole lot better, but I sound better. That's the good news. Where are we? And it is cold here, and I kind of love it. All right, let's get the link out. For those of you guys who are new, I do have a group on Facebook where I just put the links every day. In case you have a hard time finding the video, I can always get you a link. Uh-oh, hang on. All right. Let's go back to the creative hand lettering page and we'll get this out. Today is November 15th, and the prompt is, well, this is really not the prompt for the 15th, but I guess I got really discombobulated. Pumpkin spice and everything nice. And our link, no, not Judy Nushkowitz. Nice. Why does it keep doing that? That's weird. There we are. All right. Okay. Let's figure this out. Here we are today. So we're going back to shameless plugs today because you know why? Because I can. Hi, Susie and CJ, Renata, Letizia, Susie, and Suzanne. Susie. I miss anybody? Debbie, Kathy, Shari. Hello. Valerie, Johanna. Jan Marie, how are you doing, Jan Marie? All right, let's just get going, shall we? It's time for shameless plugs because I can talk a little bit better. So I figured we'd go back to shameless plugs. The first one is for the website, which is creatorofcuteness.com. I'm still out of a couple of the lettering books. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for them. They're at the post office. I just have to go pick them up. And we're out of burnishing sticks, but we will have more of those when the hubby gets better. But you can find watercolors there and all the classes. Yeah, that's on the website. Head over there to the website. Let's talk first about the Creative Book Club. We still have the 4th session of the Creative Book Club happening, and the 5th session is up already for you to purchase or to ask for it for Christmas. This is a good time to ask for classes for Christmas. There will be 2 more going up the beginning of December. So, you know, if they don't know what to get you and they really want to get you something, ask them for a class. Okay? The 4th session of the book club is what you want to sign up for currently if you want to be up to date with the next chapter of the book club. Because this gives you September and October, which we've already had, but it also gives you November and December, and that's when we will be starting the No Excuses Art Journaling book. So if you want to be a participant in that for the entire year, you have to sign up for the 4th session to be able to begin in November. Then what will happen is the next chapter of the Creative Book Club will be completely started by January. So I messed up and I should have started this should have started this in January, but I started it in November because I just couldn't handle it and it wasn't very bright, but Anyway, here's what the plan is. We will be working in the No Excuses Art Journaling book from this November 22nd, the November 22nd, through October 25th. Plus, some other artsy fartsy books will be added occasionally. I bought one last night because apparently I'm obsessed with books right now. And then I got this one in the mail, which I think might be our January book to go with what's it called? No Excuses Art Journaling. I'm excited about that book. So not every month will we have a second book added in, but some months we will. Does that make sense? So for the month of November, there will only be one book, which is the No Excuses Art Journaling book, because we have a lot to talk about in November. It's $30 per session for 4 meetings. So it works out to $7.50 per meeting. We will start the new chapter of the journal book. We will start the new chapter journal and book in November. That's on the 22nd. We will be making a journal to work in all year long if you want to do it that way, or you can work in whatever you have. It doesn't matter. If you enjoy this session, you can continue this all year long by signing up for each session, 6, 7, 8, and so on. Each session is $30. So this session for the next chapter, which is the 5th session, covers January, February, March, and April. Does that make sense? And then you have to sign up again. So what's coming to go with the No Excuses Art Journaling book is in December. Where's my book? Oh, there. In December, we will be using a golden book, and we're going to make a golden book. It has absolutely nothing to do with this, the No Excuses Art Journaling book, nothing. But we're going to have basically 2 classes. December's kind of when I like to do a little bonus for everybody who's taken the classes through the year. So this is the book I'm using because I happen to love the little pokey puppy. I love him so much. And then in January, I think we're going to use that watercolor book. And in February, I have one that I just ordered last night. Thank you, Rebecca Swayze, for making me buy it. I found it on eBay for $6 and it's called Artful Stitching, I think. And I'm really excited about that one. All right, so that's the book club. Does that make sense? This book, the No Excuses Art Journaling book, is pretty much out of print and hard to get unless you buy it on Kindle. So if you join the book club, what I did was we went through and we made a little book that pretty much is cliff notes of what is in the book so that you can have that to have as your little guideline. If you don't want to buy the book or can't afford $50, which is what they're selling for on thrift books. Oh, Stitching Alchemy. Thank you, Rebecca. That's what I ordered. I did order the right one. And then a bunch of you people asked me about the Beach More book journal. It was gifted to me by Carmelita. And then apparently right now, I don't know if still today, but this past week, they did have a sale. Um, where if you bought 2 books, you got one free. I did not do that, however. I'm just going to enjoy this one for a while. But I wanted to show that I finished this and then I've decided to add some color in here. So this is my linear page where everything's going horizontally. The next one I want to do this direction or circular or swirly. I don't know yet. But that's my plan is for a while. The pages are going to go directionally. So my quote here says, do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. Desmond Tutu. But I did realize that the way I did the lettering, it's a little hard to read. But I do love my sky. And we are going to talk about doodle patterns in a class that Here's a big surprise that Rebecca Swayze and I are planning to do in January. So watch for that class because it's going to talk about doodle patterns and how you can use patterns to create texture. I am getting better. It's pretty incredible how laying in a bed for a week can make you better. And then Journal Play Day is the next thing I'm shamelessly plugging because we still have December to go for Journal Play Day. But then we start a brand new year of Journal Play Day, Play Day, whatever. It'll be the 16th quarter of Journal Play Day. In each month, we make a new art journal that month from a live video in Facebook, a Facebook private group. You get 1 to 3 pages of art from me each month, although I've been doing 8 recently. And those are collage elements, borders, backgrounds, journal blocks, etc., etc. And you learn a new journaling tip or trick each month. It's $25 for the 3 months, or that works out to $8.33 a month. All right, so I have really botched this month. And I'm so sorry, Susie, who did this for us. I got really discombobulated. So today I should have been doing Never Stop Dreaming, but I did it yesterday. So, and I already did Own Your Own Magic. So today we're doing the 17th, which is actually a weekend day, so it's okay. Pumpkin spice and everything nice. So that's our prompt today is pumpkin spice and everything nice. Denise says it said the book was lined. No, not mine. They do make a lined version of the Beachmore book. They make a dotted version, a lined version, and a sketchbook version, and I think a calendar version. I can't remember. So here's what we have here, folks. We did this yesterday. Uh-oh. This is coming off. So I'm just going to cut it. I'm really disappointed in this tape I bought from the Wow shop. What was I just going to say? The thing I've had the most fun doing are the flips and the flaps. So I think we'll add a flap or a flip here because this page is starting to look kind of boring to me. So let's do that with, let's use corrugated maybe, shall we? Let's. So we're going to go to there and cut it here. And then I got to score it somehow. The easiest way to cut corrugated is on the side with the corrugated. And I love this paper. I think you can buy it at scrapbooks.com. I'm hoping because where I bought it, I'm not going back there. So I'm hoping you can get it from there. So what we need to decide is, do we want the corrugated up on this side? Or do we want the corrugated, I think we'll do it this way, and then have the flap going here. I don't know what's going to happen when we score it. I don't have a good scoring tool here. Oh wait, maybe I do. I do. Have you tried making your own tape with Scotch tape on wax paper? No, but I've seen lots of videos on that. And I may try one of these days. Come on, scoot down. All right. Let's hope for the best. I don't really know if this is going to fold. Oh, it did. We are going to have to rip it here, which will be kind of fun. We're going to tear this part. So that fits there. So this will flap like this, right? Scrapbooks, I only saw sold one piece of 12 by 12. That's how I buy it. I've never seen it in the large packs, Carmen, so that's actually a good thing. All right, now what I want to do is I kind of want to dress this up a bit. I definitely want to cover that because I think with opening and closing it too much, it's going to tear. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Bev. No need to worry that you're late or not late. We're here no matter what. I did get this super cool tissue paper the other day from Paper Artsy. Do you know who Paper Artsy is? Where's their little logo? Oh, here. Sorry. This is the name of the company, Paper Artsy. So if you're looking for cool tissue like this, you can look it up at paperartsy.com, I think. It's very cool, but we're not using it. I just wanted to show it. I kind of like this. Let's glue that down to begin with. After just a sec. Do we like this black? Maybe this black goes to right there at that line. Yeah, there. I think Tim Holtz has some tissue papers also, but I don't know for sure. I think this was done on deli paper, watercolor on deli paper. Here's what I want to tell you guys. I'm having more fun making this book and decorating the pages than actually creating the tags. So I figured I would decorate this page and then maybe it'll come to me what I want to do. I don't really know what I want to do yet. Pumpkin spice and everything nice is not one of my favorite sayings because I don't like pumpkin. I know. Don't let me have it. I know. I know you guys love your pumpkin. I know. Wait, hang on. Sylvia says one can make their own artsy tissue paper by random stamping with archival ink on plain white tissue. Kind of like this, right? This is deli paper. To me, the deli paper is easier to work with than the tissue. But, you know, whatever works for you. If you don't know what deli paper is, it's what they wrap your sandwiches in. And I buy it by the 1,000 pack because I use it to wrap glass Christmas ornaments when I ship them to people because they're breakable. And the deli paper has got well, it's obviously crisper. It is sturdier. So when I put it on ornaments, they tend to be in better shape than if I didn't use deli paper. Got it? Bev says she paints on rice paper also. Huh. Rice paper is so thin, isn't it, Bev? So I think Thanksgiving weekend, I'm going to be posting a Lindsay's favorite list, like Oprah does. You know our Oprah. But it's my list, not Oprah's list. So I've spent a bunch of time going through and finding links for everything that I really like right now. And I'm going to share that with you guys. So that if you want somebody to buy you something for Christmas, you can just give them this list and say, buy me anything off of this list. Or if you already own a bunch of the stuff, then check off what you have and say, buy me everything that is not crossed out on this list. So it's a pretty good comprehensive list. I think you'll be happy, especially if you get the $96 watercolor set, which is on my Christmas list. I have a $96 watercolor set from Renaissance. They're my favorite. And I just want every color so I can start refilling my pans that Carmen so generously gave me a bunch of hers when I first started this endeavor. So it might have to go like this. Yep. Yes, it's Lindsay's favorite. You know, like Oprah has her favorite jeans. Mine's just going to have art supplies. I don't have any favorite jeans. I do have a favorite sweatshirt. I have two now. One's from Walmart, one's from Old Navy. The Walmart one I'm wearing right now, and I just watched a video on this girl that puts bleach on leaves and then stamps them into her sweatshirts, and I'm making one. Of course I am. Of course I am. But no, it's just the stuff that I use every day. Some of the things are on my website. Some of the things are on Amazon. A couple of them are on Etsy. All right, so let's see what we did here. This is going to go down here. And this is going to fold like that on this page. Yeah, that'll work out. So now what I want to do, where can I find the paper with all the black on it? This one that I just showed, it's in some journal play day, I assume. You know what? I really should start labeling them. That would be way too professional of me. And apparently, if you sign up for the book club, the new book club, and the new journal play day, of course, the link is broken. Thank you, Facebook. Naturally, the link is broken. It's just a Facebook issue. So don't freak out if you sign up and you can't get to the page. Just message me here on Facebook and say, hey, Linz, I can't get to that page. Can you help a girl out or a boy? Here's the top. Okay, what I think I want to do here is, before I glue it down, I think I want to take a little bit of washi. I think the black. This one's from Adornit. We'll put it here. And maybe, just maybe, we'll go around the front. Hey, are you guys rubber stampers? If I come out with some new stamps through Adornit, would you support me? Would you buy them? Are you stampers? Adornit would like to know. This is so crooked. It's not even funny how crooked it is. I don't know what else to do now. I think we'll put this here. Gonna use a little fabric. I'm not a stamper either, because I draw my own stuff. But some people are stampers. Yeah, I want to make some textured stamps, definitely. Well, I may have to stitch on this before I glue it down, but do you see the pumpkin? And I do want this more orange, so let's do that first. Why is the color I always need on the bottom? This is from Wendy at Whimsy Craft Digitals, who did all the fairy folk girls or the fall folk girls, whatever you call them, or people. I think she calls them fall folk peeps. That's better. My husband is not better. I'm doing better. But when he gets bronchitis, it's weeks. When I get bronchitis, I don't know. It's more manageable for me than for him. Oh, let's show you how to do this, shall we? Did you know you can watercolor on muslin? You can. You can't do it and then put it on a shirt that you're going to put through the washing machine, however. But it does work. Watercolor is fun on muslin. You know? We'll just go around the edges a little bit. The black, Lori Harris, you are our card catalog master. Lori Harris says, the black and white paper is from Journal Playday 10, September of 2023. Man, you're amazing. Lori Harris knows all the things. She's like the card catalog girl at the library. And yes, muslin is cotton. Most muslin, I think, is unbleached, or that's the kind I like. I don't know if that makes sense. Lori Harris needs to be hired by me to catalog my digital stuff. I'm telling you what, she is pretty amazing. Anyway, do you guys like this? Yes or no? It is fun to paint on. I like to stamp on muslin and then paint it in with a brush. I really like it. It's never perfect, but it's fun. Oh, I just used this color. I just used that color too. What did Rebecca just say? Oh, Sandy, no, Rebecca said yes, paint, stamp, and sew. So I'm gonna just make you guys crazy. It's still wet. I'm just gonna smush it all together and see what happens. It was pretty, Suzanne, but now it's just going to be a big mess. No, not too messy. Let's dry it. I just didn't really want it perfect, you know? Lori says she's really not organized at all. Yeah, you can't fool us. I might actually hand stitch this. I think hand stitching would be super cute on this. Nancy's freaking out that I crumpled it. I like it that way. Made me happy. Now this probably is going to make you even a little more crazy, Nancy, because I'm going to take my black ink pad and just ink some spots and kind of just dress it up in just a few places. So now I've got a little bit of black there. And then, just to get crazier, we can stamp right onto this because we're going to cover that up. I'm going to use this little circle stamp that I bought and just add that in there. Oh, let's put the watercolors away. My stamp pad ink is not very good. We're not going to see most of this anyway because it's going to be covered up by this. Oh, what did it? Oh, Doreen wants orange sparkle pop on the pumpkin. I don't have my pens right here, but I'll do that later. So I'm going to take this. Should we stitch it right now? Since I really don't feel like lettering. Let's do that. But look at my hands. Oh, God. I'm thinking this green. Yes. So all I have is some floss. You know what floss is, right? For embroidery. And I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to thread it into a needle so that it does not move. I'm going to glue it to here. Just put a dab of glue in the center so it doesn't shift on us. I don't know where the pin is. Oh, here, hang on. On my Christmas list, I have I have a want list of things I want for Christmas, and a new one of these and some new pins are on my list. All right, so the easiest way to do this is to go through first and poke some holes with your needle into the paper portion, and then come back up from the back side and start stitching. But I'm going to go all the way around. And I don't ever measure because it's all junky to begin with. And if you don't like this look, then you don't have to make it junky. I do like the junky look. Rebecca, are you still here? Should we tell them what's coming in January? Linda says you need to keep wet wipes. Oh, yeah, that would be intelligent. I just don't like my hands dirty, so normally I would just go to the kitchen and wash up. Honey, will you stir the soup?
I did, that's why I came out.
Oh, good. Making chicken noodle soup. Almost done. Yes, Rebecca says yes, tell them. So you're going to get a double dose of Rebecca Swayze in January, and I'll tell you why. Let's start right here, shall we? I'm gonna go down first. Rebecca is doing our prompts for the month of. This is a little trickier because you don't see the whole coming up from the back, so you have to just trust yourself. Rebecca is doing our prompts for January, and in case you guys didn't know this, I don't know who it is, what group, but January is Junk Journal January. And it's like a big thing, Rebecca told me, I don't know. I'm just doing a running stitch, by the way, here to just secure it and to get a little texture down. Anyway, so Rebecca is doing our prompts for January. I have seen them, but I really haven't given them much look. I'm glad Brent is still alive. Honey, they're glad you're still alive. He doesn't care. He's in the bedroom already again. We read today, oops, we read today that a little light exercise is important. So we're trying to get up and do some stuff like folding clothes, washing dishes. Anyway, so Rebecca is doing our Junk Journal January prompts. And I'm not going to surprise you with the first day, but the first day you're not going to want to miss. What day is the first day of January? That's a Monday. Is it January 1st? Let's look. While we're stitching and bitching. Nothing better. So the first day that we will be doing this, I think we'll just maybe start it on the 30th or 31st. I'm thinking that's when we should start it, right, Rebecca? Or are you going to start it on a weekend? Because you have to work. Well, anyway. And then Rebecca and I were up late last night, kibitzing back and forth on Instagram. We are doing a class together that we talked about doing in the fall, but it just didn't happen in the fall. I was kind of going through a deep, dark hole. So are you doing January 1st, Wednesday? Or should we start ahead of time since we're making something? Anyway, we'll figure that out. But just know that you're going to get Rebecca in January. And then you're going to get a double dose of Rebecca because she and I are doing this class together, which I think we're going to call Birds of Play rather than Birds of Prey. Birds of Play. I like puns, in case you didn't know. So it's a class all about birds. And Rebecca is going to teach making a journal, which she is amazing at. And I'm going to teach bird stuff. I don't know yet, but it's all birds. So watch for that because that's going to enter into, you're going to be able to buy that in December. So that's one of the classes I was telling you about that will be a fun, put it on your Christmas stocking stuffer list. You know, because we're going to make a journal to do our bird stuff in. Then we're going to, I'm going to teach you some bird things, bird art, bird doodles, bird quotes. It's going to be a great class. We've been prepping for it for a long time. I have a whole folder full of ideas. Spam. Hold on, I'm getting there. Hold on. Where do I have to do this from? Hold on. I'm not sure I can do it while I do this. Could anybody else report the spam for me? I can't do this and that at the same time. Carmen says with the new software, I cannot stop it. Well, they'll get bored. and go away. As long as it's not nasty. If it's nasty, let me know. If it's just some dodo bird, then we'll just let it be. Anyhow, so yeah, that's the first class that's coming to be listed in December. The second class will be the Polaroid class, which is a mini class called Polaroid Pictures. You know, shake it like a Polaroid picture. And that's going to be fun because the mini classes, oops, I put a hole where I shouldn't have put one. The mini classes you'll be able to sign up for and start immediately because they'll be recorded. And guess what that does for Lindsay's life? It frees my time up so I don't have to be there live as much. So, super excited about that. All right, we're going to tie a knot here. Sorry that you had to watch me. I will get rid of that person. Sorry that they're a pain, but I will get rid of them once we're done here. Somebody make sure that you report them to admin so that I find their name and get rid of them. I don't know if it's on YouTube. It's probably YouTube. Okay, look how cute that is. I think I might paint in the hay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Jewel. Thank you, everybody, for reporting. I wished I could have deleted it right now, but I cannot. I'm going to add this golden color in here. These are some of my favorite little pictures that she does. So cute, right? Okay, and as I assumed, my tape is already falling off. We're going to glue that right to there. These would be fun to just sit and make and have available to yourself to use on whatever, I think. In fact, I might do that today. How cute is that, right? So this now is going to get glued down to this one. So remember I told you not to worry about where it says Pendaflex because we would cover that up. So this was our very first page. We've finished one of these signature pages. This is our second page right here, this one. And then we have a third one. And I can't remember if there's a fourth one, but we probably won't need that many. So what I want to do here is I want to, instead of gluing the top part, we want to be able to pull a tag out of there. So we're going to glue the left side, the right side, and the bottom. Thank you, Katie. You know how I feel about bad humans, so we will get rid of them. All right. So now we have the left side, the bottom, and the right side getting glued down to our page here. Push that all the way out to the edge. So now, not today, but this is now a pocket. I can't show you because it's going to come off. I might have to stitch the whole thing down. I don't know. The corrugated is not wanting to stick so good. I don't have my burnishing tool. Yeah, I need to make a list of what I need from downstairs and then just go get it. Okay, so now we have another flap here. So now see how thick our book is getting? It's making me very happy that it's just getting out of control thick. So I think I want to put pumpkin spice and everything nice right here. So I'm just going to use a scrap of something to do that on. Not that one. Ooh, I think this one, even though we cut it to go a different place, we're going to do this. Check the muslin department. That's where I always say when I can't find things. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? I just read this thing the other day on Facebook that says, when you start saying, what you talking about, Willis, and only a handful of people know what you're talking about, you know you're old. And that is true for me. Because I love saying, what you talking about, Willis? Oh, that's just, couldn't be any more perfect. Except if I went around the edges a little bit. And inked it up. Because I didn't like the idea of putting a tag here, so I'm not quite sure what to do there. So when in doubt, leave it out, you know? I do think I want some ribbons here. So let's get the ribbon box. We'll take a piece of that, a piece of that. What other colors do I have in here? Not yellow. A piece of this. What we're going to do here is we're just going to glue these down underneath this right there. But first we need to write on this, right? And it's not a tag. I'm so sorry. Breaking the rules. I have no pens here. I have absolutely nothing to write with. So give me a sec. I got to go find them. Oops. Had to shut the door to the bedroom because I know you guys don't want to hear any World War II movies. I wake up in the middle of the night and think that we are at the Battle of the Bulge. It's so loud sometimes when he's coughing and the TV's on and, you know. All right, so this is just going to be super little. I have one of those roller things also, Lynn, that's probably from 20 years ago that crimps and corrugates paper, but mine is broken. Pumpkin. Hey, guess what? My hand's not shaking as bad anymore since they put me on a low dose of a blood pressure medicine. So I'm hoping that's what it was. I go to my doctor Monday. In fact, yesterday it didn't shake at all. Which makes it really nice for when I'm drawing in my journal in lots of details. And it makes my mind so happy. we're going to put a pumpkin here. Just a little pumpkin, which is a circle, and a line for a little stem. And then I'm going to put 3 lines inside it and have a leaf here and a little swirl here. Just a tiny little design. What you guys talking about? I am missing so much of the conversation. Pumpkin and green. Where's my rag? That's all I want to do. Just a teeny tiny pumpkin. Dry it. I really like this background with those circles. That came out cool. Staple the ribbons to that paper. Sandy, I can hear Sandy saying, now, Lindsay, you know you have to staple the ribbons to this paper. Thank you, Sandy. That's a great plan. I would love to be in the room with you guys and just work on stuff. I really think my retreat this coming year is going to totally change. It might just be a journaling retreat where we get together and journal, and I would teach you 1 or 2 things, but not like a huge Lindsay has to sell her soul to the devil to plan retreat. Oh man, that's cute. Thanks, Sandy. Good thinking. I'm gonna cut and trim the back a little bit. Yeah, the price of doing the retreat just every year keeps going up because of the price of food, the price of materials. But if I could tell everybody to just bring their own stuff and then get food, I mean, I think we could do it. I gotta hold this part down for a minute. Oh, and this part apparently. It's crooked. Lens. And these are a bit too long. Just a bit. All right, so here's what we did today. We have the cover of this flap. This should have been, well, I guess it is kind of a tag because we did put a little tag tie type of thing on it, right? So I guess, oh, Rebecca, you just gave me a big idea. Reminds me of the old scrapbook retreat crop night. Okay. So anyway, now we have this page ready to go. Let's bring the camera up. So we have this pocket. I need something to put in there. Do you see where this pocket is? That's going to be a giant tag right there. I don't have anything. Well, I might have something that big. Let's see if we can make the tag for that right now. Well, it's not big enough. Well, it could be. My husband's sending me dog pictures. We've been sick, and all we've been doing is looking at reels of dogs. So funny. Were you going to reinforce the fold line? Sandy, yes, I was. That's funny. That was the whole point of covering that all up. What a doof. Oh man, that's like so cool. Not done with that yet, but did you see where our pocket is? So it's on this side of this. It's the interior of these two pages. So Sandy's and Kevin's are here. I was going to put this down to reinforce the line. I don't need it so big though. Oh, Stacy's planning the retreat for me. That's awesome, Stacy. Thank you. Yeah, because I was getting ready to cancel the one in June. So maybe we'll do it this way, where it's kind of a create your own retreat. But I would like it to be where everybody brings a journal and then I would just teach in the journal. That's what I would like. I mean, if I had my druthers, Sally druthers. Sandy has her mom hat on. That's so funny. All right, that's better. That's better. Let's put the glue on this side. Put it right down the middle too, so that we get the extra reinforcing. Voila. Location. Well, my retreat last year, Penny, was in Grass Valley, California. And if I do it again, that's where it will be, Grass Valley, California. I'm just trying to make it so it's more affordable. Like last year, we had to do it for 600 and something dollars, right? Guys that came, $650. This year, it's going to have to go up to $750. So I just don't know if I want to do that or not. Oh, I love this page so much. And I could put one here, but I don't think I need one here. Let's do this page. Oh, hold tight. I know what I want to do. I know we're going to go a little longer, but you're going to want to see this. So hang on. Get another piece of paper underneath here. Use this one. Sorry. Sorry, bumped the camera. I need a paintbrush. That's skinny. This will work. Somebody needs to invent a lifter to lift the brushes out of the little thing. I know, it's crazy, Debbie. I know. I'm trying to come up with another thing. This is coffee. So when you take your coffee grounds and you add water to them, I just keep this now in the refrigerator and I use it as ink to just paint on little designs. You know, I could sprinkle, I could write words. But I just love the coffee. I could, wait, let's pour this water out. Hang on. See if this works. Oops. I dropped my chair. So let's see if we, no, that's not going to work. Let's see if we put coffee around the rim of this. It's pretty light. Okay, well, that's amazing. I like it a lot. Anyway, I am working on another retreat with a friend of mine, and hopefully that will be less expensive because it won't be in California. So that's something to stay tuned for. I wish this was a little darker coffee, but that's okay. We'll come back to this tomorrow and add some more stuff to it. Right? That's super cool. They're coffee rings, you know, from coffee. And when you go over the top of it, it's like when watercolor dries, you know. Bev Hill, I did have some ladies ask me about another retreat in Nebraska. I said, call Bev. I don't have any idea. Okay, so let's let this dry. I don't want to do too much more. My coffee, which is just instant coffee. Oh, how would you make the ring darker? Well, you could let it dry and go over it, but you really, oh, see, I didn't even shake this up. It was in my refrigerator, but you just want more coffee and less water to get it darker. That's all. Yes, stronger coffee, but I should have shaken it up. Oh, look, now I've got furry coffee. Got bubbles. It's a little darker. Not much, but I could go over it when it was dry, I would think would be the best way. But we'll see what happens when it dries by tomorrow. You know? Does that make sense? I think it's a little darker now that I shook it up. All right, well, that's it. We're going to let that dry and we'll come back to it tomorrow. So let's see. Let's go back to what we did today. Not a whole lot. Well, we did a whole lot. We just doesn't look like we finished a whole lot. Yeah, you can also use walnut ink. That's darker. So we've got this corrugated page. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking this might need a band around it. So I think I might need to get some elastic. I do have a hair tie. Oh, not in my hair right now. I don't. You guys, I haven't had a shower in like almost a week. My hair is braided and it's so stuck together because it's so dirty. Thought I'd share. Oh yeah, so we won't look at that page tomorrow. We'll look at it on Monday. We'll do this page on Monday. We'll come back to it then. But look, this is darker now. But I think I'm gonna need a band here to slide on and off. So I'll grab that for Monday. And that's it for today. Carmen says too much information. I know. Who can I talk to if not you? All right, you guys. Well, tomorrow's the 16th. I have no class, which is good because I'm still recuperating. Recuperating? I'll take a picture of this page and share it with you guys so you can see how cute it will be with a band on it. And I think that'll keep it from popping up so much. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great. Oh, Sandy's got more ideas. You could do a paper belly band with some sort of cute decoration. I don't want any more decoration though on this page. It's pretty full. I really like the layout right now. It looks really good. Okay. Yeah, Carmen says, where did this weight go? I don't know. It's pretty crazy. It's gone. Okay, I'll see you guys when? When did I say? Monday. I'll see you Monday. And I'll take pictures of this so you guys can all copy me and please post pictures of your work. Please. We're getting down to nobody posting pictures. There's like 2 of you guys doing stuff along with me. I know you're learning something or you wouldn't come back here every day. So I'm looking for the pin for my glue bottle. There it is. I've used a lot of glue this week. Okay, bye. Well, I could just sit here and gab, but I'm not gonna. All right. Love you guys. Have a really good weekend. I'll see you on Monday when I don't remember what our prompt is Monday. So today is the 15th, 16th, 17th. So Monday's the 18th. So I am way off. Monday would have been own your own magic. But I'm going to go with the 19th or something. I don't know. We'll pull something from somewhere. Or we'll just do our own thing. I don't know. All right, bye. Love you guys. Have a great day. All right. Okay. Bye.